Here's the last 12 hours of world news in 3 minutes and 26 headlines. A U.S. judge ruled that the U.S. government can deport Mahmoud Khalil, U.S. permanent resident, following his arrest for participating in campus protests. U.S. tariffs on coffee imports from Brazil, Colombia, Ethiopia, Guatemala are causing coffee prices to increase in the U.S. Construction site collapsed during tunnel reinforcement work for new Seoul subway line and trapped at least 2 people. OpenAI significantly reduced the safety testing time for its AI models, raising concerns about potential risks associated with insufficiently tested AI. Ukraine's allies, led by the UK and Germany, pledged Euros 21 billion in military aid to Ukraine. Recent report revealed that 2.8 million Germans aged 16 to 74 have never used the internet. Senate Democrats requested the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission investigate the Trump administration for potential insider trading and market manipulation. Mexico will send water to Texas farmers to fulfill its obligations under a 1944 water-sharing treaty. Elon Musk announced plans to send SpaceX's Starship rocket to Mars by 2026. ByteDance saw a 63% surge in overseas sales in 2024, primarily driven by TikTok's growth, reaching US $39 billion. YouTube is exploring a new feature allowing users to set daily time limits for watching shorts videos. Soaring house prices and rents in Australia have created an affordability crisis. Analysis by the Australian Conservation Foundation revealed that nearly 2 million hectares of koala habitat in Australia were destroyed between 2012 and 2021. U.S. Department of Homeland Security implemented a new rule requiring all non-citizens in the U.S. aged 18 and older to carry registration documentation. An Australian man with a valid working visa was detained and deported from the U.S. after returning from his sister's memorial in Australia. Several countries, including China, Canada, and various European nations, issued updated travel advisories warning citizens about visiting the United States. Thailand will reduce tariffs on U.S. corn imports following the imposition of U.S. tariffs on Thai goods. ASEAN, encompassing Southeast Asian nations, responded to U.S. trade tariffs with a hybrid approach, involving both collective statements and individual negotiations. Ireland's Data Protection Commission launched an investigation into X, formerly Twitter, for using EU user data to train its AI system Grok. Cold vortex from Mongolia is causing typhoon-like gales and heavy snow across northern China, prompting Beijing to cancel flights, trains, and sporting events. The head of the U.S. military base in Greenland was fired. She publicly disagreed with U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance's criticism of Denmark's role in Greenland. U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff met with Vladimir Putin in Russia for talks regarding the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. International Maritime Organization implemented new rules requiring shipping companies to pay for their vessels' carbon dioxide emissions starting in 2028. Labour MPs in the UK urged their government to prioritise rebuilding trade relations with the EU. Nigerian record label Mavin, in partnership with Hustle, Salsa and Trace, launched an East African tour to develop regional performance circuits and a continental touring market. That's it for now. Check back in 12 hours for the next update, or check out the channel for yesterday's news.